What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're filming a day in the life of an architect student, third year edition. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Fantastic. Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to a, I don't know why I just did that in my mug. Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're filming a day in the life of an architect student, third year edition. I haven't picked up the camera in like 4 weeks. I haven't vlogged properly in like 4 weeks, so I'm feeling a little bit rusty. I'm feeling very ill. I've got like a proper like head cold at the moment, which is doing my head in. But we're gonna plow through. I'm still gonna film this video. Eggs and bagels is the first thing that I do pretty much every day, and I also make myself a coffee as well to kick off the day on a positive note, on a caffeine note, because if you are an architect student, you know that you need a lot of coffee, a lot of caffeine to survive the course. This morning I'm actually going to head off to site, but yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button, make sure to subscribe, and enjoy. Okay, so today I'm actually going to try and fly the drone. I haven't flown the drone in like a year, so I don't actually know how to fly it, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to get some decent shots of the site. Perfect way to kick off the day. Change of plan, it's just started chucking it down literally as we just got to the site. So we can't fly the drone and I can't do any filming, because the whole point of this task was to kind of map people's movement, map speed within a keyframe. So I was going to do two types of keyframes. I was going to do one with the drone from above, mapping like the people's movement, and I was going to do one with my phone. But because it's raining, no one's outside, everyone's in the offices or whatever. No one's going to be walking around at this time of day in the rain, so mission failed. I'm going to come back tomorrow morning and try and do it again, or I might come back later if it stopped raining and just kind of try and do some mapping then. But I need to get some work done today at some point, but yeah, not happening this morning. It's absolutely chucking it down. Not ideal. Unsuccessful mission calls for a gym session, so we're going to head off to the gym now, head off to Ultimate Fitness Birmingham, getting a juicy gym session. I haven't really been training much recently, purely down to the fact that uni work has just been mad crazy. So it's kind of just been priorities, just getting the uni work done rather than spending like obviously that 2-3 hours in the gym every day. So I've literally been training like 3-4 times a week at the moment, maybe not even that, maybe like 2 times last week. But when we get the chance, we're going to go in and have a good session. So today we're going to do that because it's raining and I haven't been able to be successful with my mapping. So we're going to head off to the gym now. I've got me and Cam. We've got Cam with us. We're a bit wet, but ready to train.
City's breaking down on a camel's back. They just have to go cause they don't know whack. So all your favorite streets is appealing to see. You won't get undercounted cause you're damn free. You got a new horizon, it's ephemeral style. A melancholy town where we never smile. And all I wanna hear is the message beat. My dreams, they gotta kiss me cause I don't get to sleep now. Windmill, windmill for the land, turn forever hand in hand. Take it all, live on your stride. It is taking, falling down. Love forever, love is free. Let's turn forever, you and me. Windmill, windmill for the land is ever.
steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, peep higher captains in it, steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, peep higher captains in it, steady, watch me navigate. Don't stop, get it, peep higher captains in it, steady, watch me navigate. Feel good.
Going to the gym for me is something for me to get away from architecture with studying something that's so coursework heavy and so workloaded. Having hobbies like going to the gym or just doing some form of activity, or even going out, seeing your mates, going to see your family, going out for meals, socialise, etc. These are all fantastic things to get you away from kind of like the workspace, and also allows you to unconsciously be quite creative. So when you come back to the desk, you'll actually have some fresh ideas rather than kind of just sitting at a desk and staring at a screen all day. It's not ideal, and you need some fresh air anyway, and get some steps in, be a little bit active. And yeah, heading home now. I'm gonna grab some food briefly, and then I'm actually gonna head into uni to help a friend out with his work as well. And I'm actually gonna do some work in uni, so I'll bring you guys along with me. You see that spot? Stress. Architecture stress. So just finished up at the gym, come back, just had a quick shower, get myself ready to go to uni. Gonna have a quick post-workout meal because it's the anabolic window. We need our food in directly after training. But this book is actually sat at my desk, so I thought I'd just briefly talk about this. This is nothing to do with architecture, but this is something that is kind of making me think in a better way. It's kind of helping me develop as a person, etc. And this book is called Think a Little, Change a Lot. It's by Richard Wiseman, and he basically talks about how you can make decisions in much quicker time rather than it taking you like months. You can make decisions within like minutes. I've been reading this before going to bed every night, purely down to the fact when I start reading, it makes me feel really, really tired. So if I can read before going to bed, it helps me sleep. And with being an architect student, obviously a lot of the time you're looking at a laptop screen, you're looking at your phone, or whatever you're doing. I struggle a lot to go to sleep because I'm always looking at a laptop late at night doing work. So reading this for probably about half an hour before going to bed, it's fantastic, and it sends me right to sleep. It says, at last, a self-help book that is based on proper research, perfect for busy, curious, smart people. That's me. Just don't get it. As I mentioned, I'm a third year student, and to be honest, this year is completely different to any other years that we've done. Hence why I'm stressing out, hence why I'm developing these spots and I'm stressing. I'm trying to get used to the new studio, the new projects, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie, it's very conceptual, very abstract, and yeah. So today actually my friend is actually doing a graffiti, so he's doing his own graffiti and he's actually gonna map the movement of his arms, so I'm gonna kind of help him film that, etc. in uni, and I'm gonna do some work for myself. You see that? That is a meal sent from the gods. That looks absolutely unbelievable. So here we've got 200 grams of 5% mince. So what I normally do is I literally just get the 5% mince, cut it up, roll it into a ball, flatten it down a little bit, make a little burger. That way you're basically having a burger, but it's lower fat, so obviously better for you, etc. We've got 2 buns here, toasted, with a bit of iceberg lettuce. We've got a whole pack of golden vegetable rice, and then we've got a load of broccoli. And this looks absolutely fantastic. This is a lovely post-workout meal and will set me up nicely for the day, ready to go to university and do some work, because there's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be done today, but we're good. Right, you vlogging, well, you people that probably haven't watched the #1 student podcast in the world, the student podcast by the way, you probably should have watched it by now. But if you haven't, I've actually bought these glasses purely down to the fact that I want to look more like an architect. I'm not sure if it actually does make me look like more of an architect, but this makes me look like an absolute muppet. But yeah, I quite like them. £10 from ASOS. does the trick. I'm gonna wear them today anyway because I feel like it. I haven't actually worn them in uni yet, so might get some looks today, but we're good. I'm also taking back some of these books that I've loaned. I've got this hefty book, which is Bernard Tschumi. Red is not a colour. Proper famous book. I think these are like worth like £1,000 to buy now. I'm also taking back this book, which is called The Social Logic of Space, which is just mind-blowing stuff, and I don't really understand half of it. So I gave it a go, but didn't really understand it. And this, I read like the first few pages, and look how many pages it is. It's bloody heavy. But yeah, I'm taking back these today. So yeah, if you are a student, get reading, mate, because it'll help you out a lot. Trust me. I've learned that from previous mistakes. Get reading. Jesus. That's a lot. Surprising it's gone. This is not what we normally do as an architecture student. We look like fine art students at the moment. Yeah, that was good, successful. Okay, so I've just arrived back from uni. The time is now 5 o'clock, and I can't believe actually how dark it is. Like, we're actually getting into like proper winter now, where it's getting really, really dark. But it's kind of annoying because it feels late at night, but it's only like 5 o'clock, and I feel like I should be getting ready for bed. I'd love to go to bed, but I can't. Anyway, I thought I'd just very briefly kind of speak about kind of the work I'm doing at the moment. So if I prop you up down here actually. So I'll briefly speak a little bit about the course, the third year course. So basically we have 3 modules at the moment. So we've got a studio module, which is basically design exploration, which are basically the projects, like the designing projects. We've got a cultural context module, or critical context should I say, and then we've got a technology module. So they're the 3 modules that are running kind of throughout the course. So firstly, to start with the design exploration, basically throughout the whole year we have 2 projects, but they're kind of combined. So the first term, so up till January, we have a portfolio submission, so portfolio 1, which is basically kind of like a site analysis, but it's basically like diagrams, field diagrams. Mapping is what we kind of call it at the moment. And what we're kind of trying to do is finding something that we find interesting about the site and kind of not stating the obvious. So for me, on my site, one thing that I found was really interesting was people. So I wanted to map people and movement of people. So initially I did a 12-hour sequence of the population, kind of analysing how many people, how many vehicles are in the space at specific times throughout a 12-hour period. And from that data, I've now going into the most popular time, and I'm now analysing the movement of people and the direction of people, and also speed of people at that specific time of the day. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I haven't really done too much work. It's kind of just a lot of ideas at the moment. But by January, we're going to be handing in our portfolio 1, which is basically covering like a site analysis kind of thing. But it's not really stating the obvious like you would normally do in a site analysis with like wind, sun, access, that kind of stuff. We're kind of diving into like one topic, which we're going to kind of make our own, which is then going to be like the driving force for our design in the second portfolio. So the second portfolio is when we're actually going to be designing the building, but kind of like our diagrams and field diagrams now, that is basically going to form our building. It's going to create a form which we can then turn into a building in the second half of the year. So that is pretty much the design studio at the moment. Technology, I'm in a daylighting studio, which basically means I'm analysing daylight. So we had a case study in Oxford, so we went to Oxford to analyse this case study. We did a digital model, we've done a physical model, and we're analysing the kind of like the quality of the digital model, analysing the daylighting within the model. So we're actually taking light meters within the model. We took light meters at the site and we're going to compare the two. And then we've got critical context, which is basically like our dissertation. So I'm looking into new housing approaches or new approaches in housing, and we've got to write dissertation for that, so 5,000 words. So one of our case studies was actually in Amsterdam, so that's the reason why I went to Amsterdam. Gathered all the information there. We're going to use that information to help us inform and kind of like help us answer our question by next year. So they're the 3 modules at the moment, which are fun. I had a London project which was handed in last week, which I'm really happy with how that went. That was basically like a 2-week student competition, which was fun. And yeah, I'm pretty much just like digging away at the moment. It's all getting quite busy. It's getting quite stressful. But what architecture is not stressed out? What architecture student is not deprived of sleep? But yeah, it's good fun. I'm really enjoying the studio work at the moment. I'm a little bit stuck, but because it's so conceptual and so abstract and so different to what we've done in the previous years, a lot of people are kind of like struggling to find their way and trying to find like a rhythm within the studio, because it is vastly different. But I'm really liking the way we're actually kind of looking at architecture, which is cool. So yeah, that is what we're doing at the moment. I thought I'd briefly cover that. So the time is 5:15. I'm going to go make some food. I'm going to probably have a cup of tea, because one of my things at the moment is I make a cup of tea and I just sit and eat rich tea biscuits with a cup of tea. Yes, it's probably not the most ideal thing. Yes, it's all probably going on my stomach, but you know what? We're architect students. We want to enjoy something at some point in the day, and this is what I enjoy. I'm just sat editing up the video, and then I'm going to do some work later on, because at the moment, to be honest, a lot of our work is just kind of research, trying to get like the perfect idea. We want to get the perfect idea, and we want research to back up our idea. When we present, we want to be able to, if someone asks a question, we want to shut them down. We want to know the answer to it straight away. There has to be a reason for you doing everything. Ready, champ?
Yeah, just go, sure.
So we came to the Christmas market not realising it closed at 9, and it's not even focused. So basically we came to the Christmas market at 9 o'clock not realising it closed at 9 o'clock. So we didn't actually see any of the market apart from, obviously we got ourselves a pint, but yeah. Thomas. Yeah, nice one. Thank you. And we're back, and to finish up the day what I'm going to have is a quick lem sip. We love a good lem sip, especially when we're feeling a bit ill. Well, not like we'd have a lem sip when we're not ill, but you know what I mean. And what we actually do, I don't know why I keep saying we, what I actually do is put honey in the lem sip as well, because honestly, them two together, killer combo, absolutely unbelievable stuff. So I'm gonna have this before going to bed. I'm not gonna have any food or anything because I don't want to be digesting food whilst in bed. And yeah, get some sleep. My eye is like twitching away because I'm just so tired. The past few weeks have been all over the place. I've been out partying, etc. So I just haven't really had much sleep. So I've come back, the boys are still out having a drink, but I thought it'd be a wise decision of me to come back a little bit earlier just to get some decent sleep, because I've got to be up early tomorrow morning, and I'm going to do that mapping again in the morning, because I didn't obviously manage to get it done this morning, but I'm going to go a little bit earlier, so I've got to be there for like 8:30 or so. So finish up the day with a lem sip, fantastic, and then I'll get myself into bed. And this is my little setup. The other day I bought this LED light, which has been an absolute game changer. I absolutely love it. It just adds something special to the desk. And if you guys actually want me to do an architecture student room tour, I'm really happy to do that, because I do think my setup is quite sick. I do really like it, I love it. And I'll obviously talk through like the equipment that I have, etc., and why I have that equipment, why this setup like this. So if you guys want me to do that, I'm happy to do that. I will cover that video. And yeah, that is going to be a wrap on today's video. Obviously I haven't filmed in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. I apologise if my vlog hasn't been up to like its normal top quality standard, if I say so myself. So yeah, that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. Thank you as always for watching the video, guys. Make sure you smash the button, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Peace.